So with the intro like that, I've been knowing this lady for so many years. Literally have babysat my kids. I remember when her kids was very, very small. Miss Hope, how are you today?
I'm awesome and amazing, Nolan. Thank you so much for having me. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. This Bio Bootcamp Live is really rocking. I mean, this thing is coming together much better than I thought. Great information, a lot of specialists, and you do something that's very, very specific. It is definitely a niche for what you do. If you could explain to everybody, what is it that you do?
I do vaginal or Yoni steaming, as it's commonly referred to. However, there is a consideration that it should be called more accurately peri-steaming. But yes, I steam the perennial area of men and women, but my focus is more towards females.
As I can see in the back, everything is looking like the queens and the princesses belong right there. I love what you've done with the place. I remember seeing it when you first got it and you was just getting started. And wow, I am definitely amazed by this. It looks like you give the royal treatments there, is what that is.
Absolutely. This is a queendom.
Okay, a queendom. Okay.
Yeah. And I was very intentional to create an environment where women, being my primary focus, could come and exhale and just really embrace their femininity. And then we have conversations. And in our conversations, we learn how to be more conscientious of our bodies and being more aware of changes and then the alternatives that are out there for us.
Okay, now you're talking about the experience that you have there, and I totally get that. I'm curious though, because these places are kind of popping up all over. So is this something new that's going on, or what's the background on the service that you provide?
Well, no, it is not new at all. There is information that places steaming back as far as 1,000 years ago. And
Wow.
that steaming session was a male, looked from the etching to be maybe a pharaoh or something of that nature. There was a recent resurgence in steaming about 8 years ago. Celebrity Gwyneth Paltrow did it and stimulated some interest. Then Christy Teigen and some of the housewives, Tia and Tamara, and women started hearing that they could have a alternative to the two P's, that's what I call it, a pill or a procedure, to help them be healthier in their female reproductive area.
Okay, so what does it do? Kind of break it down for me. What are the advantages? What are the benefits? Talk to me for the ladies.
Well, what happens is they fill out an intake questionnaire, and the intake questionnaire gives me, the facilitator, some indications of what the end goal is. For some women, it is just they want the spa-like treatment to bond with their womb, to just feel refreshed, and also to reconnect with their femininity. On the other hand, there can be issues that women need to address, and vaginal steaming is done with a steaming pot and herbs specific to treating certain issues. So, bacteria vaginosis and fibroids, as well as yeast, those are areas that require a specific kind of treatment. There are multiple areas of relief, such as painful sex, because the herbs also provide a moisturization. The steaming process offers moisturization of the vaginal canal, which that helps with the painful sex. Cramps. I like to call them contractions because I'm a female. I figure some dude was playing football one day and he became a gynecologist and he decided it was going to be called a cramp. It feels like a contraction, like when you're having a baby. So they are period contractions to me, not period cramps.
Okay.
But you get the relief because of the herbs that we use and the steam to stimulate the womb, the reproductive area. It cleanses, it helps to shed old blood and things like that.
Got you. So is this something that should be done once a month or just as needed, or what does that look like?
Well, there are a couple of caveats involved. Women should not steam 3 days before their menstrual cycle, 3 days after their menstrual cycle, or while they're on their menstrual cycle. So the intake questionnaire also helps make those kind of conclusions. If I have a client that I'm seeing for a fertility issue, then we also won't steam during ovulation because we want everything that's up there to stay up there. We don't want to cleanse down any sperm or anything like that. So depending on the need and the end goal, that's how many times they will steam. If a woman is postmenopausal, she could steam as many times as she wants.
Okay.
And some women do.
Okay. All right. All right. So when you look at the issues that some women have, and then you look at the spa-like experience that you provide, what was the why behind how you started this? Because it's not a lot of these different shops. Is it that you really felt for the people with the medical problems, or you liked the spa, or was it the combination of both? What really got you excited about opening your beautiful shop that you have?
Thank you. It definitely was a combination of the two. My own backstory is that of decades of pain and discomfort. And the only thing I was ever offered again was the 2 Ps, a pill or a procedure. And I came to find out once I started researching that what was really happening to me was I was experiencing scheduled pain versus random pain. Emotionally, I was being programmed that if I took a birth control pill, that my cycle would start at a certain time. Therefore, I knew when the pain would start too, because my pain did not go away. That may not be everyone's story, but my pain did not go away. It was just scheduled. I had other procedures along the way that were provided, and I never got the relief. And eventually, I just ended up having a hysterectomy because the pain was unbearable. The symptoms were unbearable. And I felt like it was really, really affecting the quality of life. When I heard about vaginal steaming as an alternative, I was so intrigued. I got really excited. And being a trained cosmetologist, I just dove in and got as much information as I could. And therefore, I went the route of a more spa-like environment. There are different environments. There are more holistic looking environments. Not everything is pink and red and rosy and shiny and blingy in those environments. But I also believe that if you're going to commit to an environment and be there every day and it's part of your work, that it should be a reflection of you. And this is more of a reflection of me.
It absolutely is a reflection of you, because I know you extremely well. So when you look at the people that are watching this, right? And I know you probably have some of your people on as well. But we have people from all over, because we have people from South Carolina, from Houston, from Chicago. So this is literally a nationwide situation. I hate to put you on the spot, but I am. I'm going to put you on the spot right now. So For the people that are looking at what you have in the background, and because you have the background that you have in cosmetology, and you have experience of starting this from nothing, are you looking to franchise? Like if a lady called right now and they were saying, I need to know the secret sauce, are you willing to partner with other people for this? What is this, Sitting Pretty Sweet or V Suite?
Sitting Pretty V Suite. And absolutely, I would be excited to share what I have with someone else. And franchising is something that I am considering opening queendoms in some of those favorite cities that you named, Chicago, Houston, in the Carolinas. I'm very open to that.
Okay. All right. I figured you would be, and we didn't talk about it before, but we are already, you and I, we are already business partners. You are part of Justice League. So one of the things that you've done from a secret sauce standpoint is that you provide your women with this. So I want you to give your own personal testimonial of what it's done for you.
Well, the gel has really helped me in quite a few places. I'm 59 years old. I'll start there. No.
Right. You look better than some people that's 38, but I'm not gonna show you pictures right now. We'll laugh at them later. You see what I'm saying? But go ahead.
But I feel like the gel gives me a second opportunity to take the wisdom that I have at my age, but the physicality and the mental clarity that I have now, and just feel more like I'm 30. And I love that, especially starting a new business. I need the clarity. My brain is going in so many directions as I develop and grow my business, which as this treatment has become more, people have become more aware of it. The information is coming fast, the need is coming fast, and things like that. And I see a great asset with the gel in keeping me clear, keeping me energized, and also with those hot flashes and those night sweats.
It absolutely helps. I've had so many women say that it really subsides the menopausal symptoms. So that's absolutely a great thing. The thing that I also like is that because you really focus on women, there's a lot of different things that women are saying that this does for them, from thicker hair, longer eyelashes, tighter skin, all of those things, along with the menopausal, but all of those things really comes back to this one product. And someone like you that has a clientele of nothing but women, and that's who you cater to, as you use this as an extra stream of income, this literally could be a way that some women that love what you're doing can still be a part of your team and affiliated with you, because you're up close and personal with not your own results, but the results of all of your clientele right there.
Absolutely. The gel being a component to my self-care, my daily self-care regimen, and me sharing it with other women, especially women that have seen and know me. They're watching this energy, and a lot of times they're saying, I don't know how you do it. And I tell them, I feel so youthful. I feel like I have energy to spare. The clarity, I feel like when I am communicating, there is a youthful or a more energized energy versus just a blah, 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 blah. I feel like smiling more. I feel like standing taller. I feel like I'm a better me right now.
Absolutely. They fill out this survey.
Yes.
How many times does this help some of those problems that they have on the survey?
Well, that's a good question. I believe that the gel has the ability to help probably 99% of them because it's a restoration of your youthfulness.
Yes.
And as we get older, we start losing our vitality, our libido changes. We either have perimenopausal symptoms for women or even the postmenopausal symptoms, and all of these. And in the middle of that could be fertility issues. So, most of the things that I am asking questions about, um, the gel has the ability to assist with making those things go away. I am really, really excited because, as you said, like a barbershop environment, we have a lot of fun in here.
Yeah.
We do. It's a safe zone. Women come in, and when they depart, we depart as sisters because
Mm.
the steaming itself is a purging, a clarification, a purification. But then there comes the bonding while we're communicating. And one thing's for sure, there's nothing that one woman has experienced that another woman hasn't. We just tend not to share or talk about it. And when we don't share or talk about it, we don't know that there are alternatives. So just like steaming is an alternative, the gel is an alternative. And I love being able to present to women that they don't have to settle for a pill or a procedure, that there are less invasive things for them to use to be more youthful, to get rid of things like hot flashes. Hot flashes are a living hell,
Mm.
a living hell. I mean,
Well, I'm not saying it. I don't know. I'm just like, got it. I'm just
yeah,
like, got
yeah.
it.
I mean, and so once a woman starts getting relief from those things, when you are going through something like a season of hot flashes, because it is flashes, you don't just get one.
Right.
And it does things like make you sweat in your hair, you have body sweats, you feel uncomfortable, you want to take your clothes off. It might not be there's never an appropriate time, I promise you.
Right. Right.
And so when you can get some control over those moments, because when you're in those moments, you present yourself as being frustrated. You wouldn't want to be in a meeting and all of a sudden start having a flash and you're looking for something to fan with, or your words start getting baffled because you're overwhelmed by this sudden heat on your body. When you can get control over things like that, you find that your life starts coming into a steady stream of alignment where
Mm.
things are easier to process and do and things like that. So these are the things we talk about here in the suite, is to make our queendoms just a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more appreciative to our femininity, embracing our femininity, and not rejecting it. A lot of women really say things like, I hate my period. Well, your period is the essence of your womanhood.
Mm. Yep.
So we need to learn how to deal with that period, not to hate it, but to deal with it.
All right. What anything you want to say before you go, and before you give us all of your contact information and where they can reach you? Anything else you want to say?
Well, I really appreciate you having me here, and I appreciate the opportunity to expose the masses to Sitting Pretty V Suite, located here in Tempe, Arizona. My contact information on Instagram and Facebook is the words Sitting Pretty V Suite on the Instagram as well as the Facebook. My phone number here is 623-282-2755. And I just really look forward to once again being able to have a conversation with someone about my own backstory and how the gel has helped me to feel better, to move better, And I'm really excited about it as an alternative, as well as it is that I offer this service to ladies.
Absolutely. Absolutely love it. I want to thank you for being a part of Justice League. I think our team is absolutely awesome and amazing. So, and you literally emulate that in everything that you do. From, I don't care, when you was flying planes to like this lady literally was what is it, a stewardess?
A flight attendant instructor.
Okay, an instructor. So, but I remember when you got started before you was an instructor, right?
Yes.
So you went to it, started off, became an instructor, started this from the ground floor, like you just draping with success. Like success is just draping all over you. So I'm glad that you can bond with me and figure out how to integrate this in what you're doing, and it's helping so many people. I absolutely appreciate it. So next up, right here on Bio Bootcamp, stay tuned. We have a huge surprise for you. Be back in a moment.